So medicinal herbs. Somebody sent me an email about medicinal herbs. If you seed them, sometimes they don't grow well because some medicinal herbs have this time that you have to have them in cold or freezing temperatures for 90 days before blah, blah, blah. It can become quite difficult to get things to grow. So I typically, with my herbs, order them from companies that grow them, but they come packaged in the mail and they don't make it sometimes. They're not, they come pretty broken and sometimes not in the best of health. So, like that. Isn't that horrible? You just keep your fingers crossed you can keep it alive. But then there are things you just can't get that you can get from some of these people, like this. That's witch hazel. Isn't that beautiful? So it's a little funky, but it's a tree bush, so it will probably do much better than a fine leaf soft plant. So there's, places that have the things you want that you can't get in seeds or somewhere else. It's a good company, Strictly Medicinal, if you're looking for plants. You have a lot of orders, and a lot of times they will say they've been out of something. You just have to keep checking if you're looking. Let's see what we have here. So for something fun, that's sage, that's thyme. Do that. Let's see what else. The Chinese mint I got in. Let's see, Jiao Guolan, which is a Chinese herb that you can't really seed very well. Astragalus, which is really hard to seed. There's astragalus. It came in pretty well. But some of these, they arrive and they're super dry, and then you water them, and for whatever reason, that drastic change is what takes them over. Let's see what else I have in here. I've got 3 different kinds of thyme because I'm planning on actually extracting and making oil from it. And I'm learning that red thyme and thyme in general is pretty incredible as an antiseptic. So I really want to have that available. Let's look at this one. Holy basil. Now look at it. Basil's a very hard thing to... It's a sensitive little plant. Holy basil is not a perennial. It is an annual, which means you have to seed it and it grows for 1 season and then it dies. Or I should say it is an annual here in Colorado. Then we have golden seal, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. It's hard, I think, to grow golden seal and get it on your own to seed up. So I ordered it directly from Strictly Medicinal. So hopefully at least 50% of these survive, or maybe 60 by the way they look. And then I might get lucky. So you can look online on Etsy. Some Etsy people have medicinal plants for sale already in their small pots like this. You could try that too. But definitely try Strictly Medicinal if you're really interested in starting a medicinal garden. And they do have a lot of options there. And if there are herbs in there that you don't understand what they're for, just look them up online. Remember to always look at the Latin terminology, every single word, because thyme is not thyme. Mint is not mint. They all do something a little different. So you want to be sure to get what it is you're looking for. So plan what it is you're trying to do and then look for the herb to match what you're trying to do. Or breeze through, and maybe some of the herbs the descriptions will tell you kind of what you want to do. You'll go, oh, I'd love to do a respiratory herb. And then you pick that herb based on the conditions you want to treat. So anyway, I wanted to let people know. Etsy, Strictly Medicinal. Crimson Sage is another one online who has really great herbs. Again, they're being shipped, and how they're shipped, sometimes they don't arrive in the best condition. So be prepared for that when you do that. It's kind of like when you order hatching eggs, and they arrive, you're lucky to get 3 out of 14 sometimes to hatch. So just be aware that the shipping portion of this is not very fair. If you have any other questions, just let me know.